Hi everyone and welcome to Nicko's Kitchen's Christmas special. Today we're doing the perfect main course, an Asian style roast beef. So let's get started.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
So we're going to be doing roast beef with coriander noodles just a little bit differently than your normal traditional roast beef. It's got a little bit of an Asian influence. Now, what I've got here is a fair slab of beef. Now, you can do this two ways. I'm going to cook this right now. You can use leftovers if you want to do. You could actually get your beef, roast it the day before, slice it up, and then keep it for the next day. But I'm going to do mine now, and just quickly, all I'm going to do with this beef is just season it well with some salt and pepper. And now I'm going to pop it into a preheated oven at 190 degrees C for about 25 to 30 minutes, depending on the size of the beef. If you've got a big roast, then obviously you're going to cook it a little bit longer. So our beef is now cooked and I'm just leaving it to rest. And while it's resting, I'm going to get on and make this beautiful dressing that's going to go over the top of our beef and with our rice noodles, but we'll get to that a little later on. So just into a food processor, just here. If you don't have one, you could use a blender for this if you want to. Otherwise, just chop up all the ingredients really finely, as fine as you can. So just first thing into the food processor, I've got a bell pepper or a capsicum, a red one here. If you wanted to use a chili, you could also, just for a little bit of heat. Next up, I've got some almonds that I'm going to be putting in. Again, instead of using almonds, you could use some pine nuts, you could use some peanuts, some salted peanuts for this. Next, a fresh herb, I'm going to be putting in some gorgeous coriander or cilantro. I'm going to be putting in just the smallest amount of some sugar. And I've also got some soy sauce as well that I'm just going to drizzle over. So guys, this is what we want. We want it nice and thick still. We don't want it to be like a puree. There's like lots of little chunks in there, and that's exactly what we're after. So guys, the last part of the dish that we're going to do is cook our rice noodles. And I've just got a pot of boiling water here, and I've got our rice noodles that I'm just going to place in. If they don't fit, that's fine. They'll just wilt it down. Now, I want to cook these for about 2 to 3 minutes, just until they've started to go soft, but they've still got a little bit of bite to them. Now guys, while the noodles are still warm, I'm now going to be putting in our mixture of the coriander and those Asian sort of flavors. So guys, that's it now. We're ready to serve up. And guys, what I've done here with our roast beef is just slice it up. You can see here it's nice and pink in the middle, beautiful and juicy and tender. And I'm just going to finish off with some of that coriander just on the top. So let's give this Asian style roast beef a try. Got a little bit of everything. Oh, I love it. Those flavors, that dressing marinade we made before with the capsicum in it and everything, that is just wow. And those almonds just go so well. And the beef's beautiful, and that rice noodle is just nice and succulent and it's just tasty. And it's not your conventional roast beef with all the trimmings. It's a little bit different, so give it a try. There's nothing wrong with different, and it tastes amazing. So I hope you've enjoyed my take on a different style of roast beef this Christmas, and I hope you give it a go. It is absolutely fantastic. All the ingredients are below as always, and I'll see you this Friday for another Christmas special. So until then, take care.